Yeah. You can even, okay, so I think I've said it enough times, but really big famous people usually made deals with good gods, or they made deals with bad spiritual forces. So people who can sing abnormally well or dance abnormally well, or those people who are just beyond everybody in acting and stuff, they're usually chosen by good gods or really bad spiritual forces. And they're chosen because that human made a deal and sold their soul to try to be this actor or singer or whatever. And this human sold their soul to bad forces or good forces, and some force took their soul and said, okay. And that's usually how they become famous. Bigger fame than typical fame. Typical fame is just the human trying and having some skills or whatever. The ones that are just too famous and stuff are built by giants, of good and bad sides. So you got to watch out. But yeah, you can create a design where the famous person, as they walk, they are building a psychology that makes a better brain in humans. So just like you can create hooked on phonics. So back in the old days, everybody was paranoid that you could put something in a record. So there was these little black records, big circle black things. And you put this little needle on this big circle black thing and it played music. But if you made the needle go backwards, you could hear like bad devil worship or something. And it was to get it stuck in people's brains and turn them more and more bad in their psyche. But you could also put something good in there and put that in their psyche. You can create design where the famous person and the way they walk. So you could customize a beautiful outfit for a famous person and customize it to how they walk and the sways they have, the way they like to put their hands in their pockets. And you can make it connected to psychological reality and more that helps people's brains to understand the end of the world more. The reality that God's right at an island right next to everybody. Like the reality of how easy karma is to build. You don't have to let everybody put the bad devil worship in the psyche. You can put a bunch of beautiful good things in anything as good people too. And that's the fight of good against bad, or the fight of good and bad all the time. Well, hooked on phonics is just a clicking system in the psyche. So the only reason hooked on phonics ever worked, and I would know because I created it, it's a clicking psyche structure. So the hooked on phonics is just silly fun that helps you learn in a silly human way. But what made hooked on phonics so invincible and impossible, like Guess Jeans and more back in the day when it was that good? It was a clicking psyche system. So it would click into your psyche all the like free, easy help that would help your brain to become a magnificent dream. In the same way, you can create design that's like a click in their brain that creates their brain to be a fascinating dream. And what a beautiful thing to create designs that famous people wear and walk around in that just naturally make the world a better place. But I couldn't get my husband to care about anything but money and design. It was like, yeah, I could see why you wanted to create the 666 design.